G'day YouTube, welcome back to my channel Bonsai Works. Today I'm at the Vietnamese Bonsai Club show in Melbourne, Victoria. This is different to the Western group. This is the Vietnamese Bonsai Club in Sunshine. So let's go have a look at the exhibition. Alright, so we're going into the entrance today and we were greeted by this gorgeous wattle, Hawitiai. Beautiful tree. What a gorgeous tree. Love it. Love the trunk. Love the beautiful hanging foliage. Gorgeous tree. Where can we go? We've got a bit of a sales area there of pots mainly. We've got some orchids on display as always. I always have an orchid show here at the same time. Let's go and have a look at some of these trees. Let's start at the stage. I can't go up onto the stage, so I'm going to have to do videos from here. We've got a fig here. Very nice fig actually. We've got a little black pine in there. I'll show you that. An azalea. Oh, that's a root of a rock, it looks like. Japanese maple, root of a rock. We've got a little blue atlas cedar, I think, from here. Oh no, Japanese white pine. My apologies. Should have got my. This is a lovely tree. From here, red pine. But what's the problem with it? Oh God, why do they put it in a blue pot? It just looks terrible. Anyway, but an amazing tree. It's actually a lovely twin trunk. Wish I can get in there and show you a bit of close up. I'll try and zoom in a bit. Nice tree. Very, very nice. Some little ones, I think. That look like an elm on there and a black pine. This is a lovely maple. Big hollow in the middle. Very cool. So it looks like a hollow in there. And see, that pot looks good with it because it's nice light green. Got a blue cedar there. Looks like another blue white pine. Very cool tree. Let's go down here into this Chinese elm. Alright, let's swing around and have a look at some more. Look at these little Kingsville boxes here. Gorgeous. Little Kingsville boxes that make little great minis because their foliage is really tight and small. Beautiful. Some bamboo. This is a very fun. I really like these Japanese box. They're very nice because there's great trunk and bark on them. We've got a cork bark black pine. You see the corking bark? Got a cataniesta here. Beautiful berries at this time of year in autumn. Got another Kingsville box. Got a trident maple. All right, now we've got a little jade, like cascading one. Another cataniesta. I don't think, oh, it is fruiting. You can see some fruit on there. We've got a bit bigger Kingsville box with a little, landscape as they do. Got a very, very nice trident maple root over rock. This is actually a really good tree. Really nice. I really like this one. I like the roots are actually nicely hugging on to the rock. Interesting. I think they almost put that. That looks like a bit of a interesting that. How the roots perfectly in that gap. Very cool. But nice tree. Very, very nice tree. Let's swing around. We've got a monster umbrella tree first up. Looks like it's been dug out of the ground somewhere. Very cool. This says azalea. Yeah, probably is. Very large one. We got a little fig here. We have a Lebanon cedar. These are very small foliage and extremely slow growing. Got a very tall blue cedar. A bit smaller blue cedar. Very nice. Much nicer. We got a crazy witch hazel, sorry. I thought it was a different tree, witch hazel. Got a very tall Moreton Bay fig. We've got a Chrysella, another jade looks like, but a very variegated one with kind of white tips. Very cool. Got a Cataniesta group. And that's the path down there, that line. Now we'll swing over to here. We've got a Chinese elm cascade. Very large tree actually. Got a trident maple root of a rock. Really nice base on that. Just the foliage needs work. Now we've got a very tall black pine. Interesting tree, this one, because it's got some really nice movement in there, in and around. I don't know, maybe the tree should have followed that symmetry rather than being a normal kind of top, if you know what I mean. Oh, looks like a mini version of the one I just showed you. Really nice little black pine, a really good base. But a blue pot, guys, come on. Anyway. Now, if that was in a nice, brown colour pot like that, much better. That blue just stands in your, hits your face a bit too much. This almost looks like a little tree in there and a bigger tree in there. Oh, this is a nice olive, wild olive. We've got a, well, that's incorrectly labelled. It says blue cedar, but this is definitely a mugo pine. Definitely a mugo pine. I think the front is also this side. So I'm not sure what happened with this tree. That's definitely not the front to me. That's more the front. And some mugo pine. We've got a cork bark, another cork bark. You can see it's been grafted. You see lower down the graft. This is a Chinese elm. This is an ash. This is one of my favourites. It's one of few best in shows for me, this tree. Really like the Nagari style, exposed root style on this tree. Very, very nice. Very cool. Nice small foliage. This is a lovely shipaku. It's starting to be a really good tree. I've seen this a few times, I think, but now there's been some more improvements. Not sure about that branch in there, but it's looking good. It's looking really nice. That pot is terrible though. Really bad pot. But the tree's looking really good and really nice and healthy. Very nice cloud-like foliage as well. And that's that line down there. Let's go around to here. Got a beautiful hawthorn. Very tall. Bit of an apex needs a bit of work, but it's all about the base. Another mugo pine here. A very large gin. Got black pine. Just needs a bit more refinement, this tree. Got a lovely cedar, blue cedar. They love their blue cedars as normal. This is nice. Pot's terrible, of course. Yes, fire thorns, pyrocanthus, this time of year are absolutely full of fruit. Beautiful, full of fruit. Gorgeous olive. Seen this one a few times as well. Looking very healthy and strong. Really nice base. Very nice tree. Another azalea, rhododendron. That's right. Well, that's the name I was looking for. Rhododendron. That's it. For the other one as well. Another fire thorn with orange berries. And another trident maple. This is quite a nice tree, actually. I like this tree. Very nice. I'll show you the base. Bit of a wound in there that needs to heal, but looking good. And that's that arrow. That's that line down the middle. Another shimpaku here. Probably needing some cleanup work and definition. You can see all that needs a bit of trimming back, but it's a nice twin trunk. Pot's probably a little too heavy, but it's a really nice tree potentially. Got another black pine here. Got Atlantic cedar here, cascade style. We've got a fig. Interesting trident maple here. I'll just show you the detail. Look at this base. Goes up, up, and you think the tree's going to continue, but somehow it comes back around and becomes a top in here. It's a very interesting tree. Very interesting. I think this is a spruce. Cressel, another one. This is a hawthorn that's nicely changing colours. Very pretty tree. Yeah, looks like a hawthorn to me. The Cotoneaster with fruit. Nice shimpaku juniper here. Oh, the sun's coming in a bit, so you can't really see this tree. But yeah, nice tree. That's that line down there. Let's swing around the corner. Have a little black pine. I have a radiata pine, little Kingsville box. We've got a nice fig. Scots pine. Just needs detailed wiring, that's all. Those branches need to be fully wired. See how the top's getting away from them? A bit too heavy. Another jade. Another jade. Oh, cute little shimpaku. I would love this tree, but the pot's way too big. See how small that tree is? That could be an amazing tree. Look in there. It looks so cool, but it's all hidden by the foliage. What a great little tree, that one. That's a super tree, but potentially super tree. Yeah, but a smaller pot, much more work, detailed work. You know, my love of shimpaku. They're very popular Japanese maple every year. I see this one. Really cool black pine. It's actually probably the best black pine I've seen here in the show. Nice trunk movement, nice deadwood feature, and the foliage has been wired and actually already plucked. So really nice. I like the gins in this tree, very cool. A Japanese maple group. I'll just show you this line. Now we come over here to another umbrella tree. Smoke bush, they call this. Beautiful red foliage. Beautiful old big fat trunk too. Got a trident maple group here. Got a Lebanon cedar. Okay. Interesting. I don't think it's a cedar, but it could be. Could be wrong. Yeah, it probably is a cedar, but I don't think it's Lebanon. Lebanon's way too small. This is a really cool little olive. This is featured a few times. This olive looks much better here now. Being wired and actually it looks better presented up here, up higher. Looks quite nice. Little hinoki next to it, but that's a really cool olive. Very cool olive. The pot is amazing, but I think it dwarfs the tree a little. I think this olive needs to probably go back in a normal pot. I hate to say it, but the rock is a bit too much for it now. But anyway, that's just my opinion. We've got a juniper spumata. Lovely trunk, lovely movement. But you can see the spumata foliage is absolutely horrible. So bad. But anyway, that's just me. We've got a lovely ornamental pear group. This is actually really nice. Really nice group. I have not seen this before. Very pretty. You see all the trunks and even the little ones along the bottom. Filling it out. All right, let's go to the other side. And before I show you that, let's walk up to the other end. All right, so we start off with another blue cedar. Some shari along the trunk. Working our way up to the blue cedar foliage. A firethorn. We have a lily pilly. A Japanese maple. A very large English elm. I don't know if it's English. I reckon it's Chinese. English elms don't really have leaves like that. I think it's a Chinese elm. It's very big. Multi-trunks. A lovely Japanese box. Another, it's a Muga, I think. Very nice Muga, actually. Very old. Very big to get a big Muga like that. The Chinese elm. And lastly, a blue cedar. Alright, let's go and have a look at my top trees for the exhibition. And we'll see what so this shimpaku, I think, is a nice honourable mention. It's actually coming up really well in terms of foliage pad development. Still some work needing to be done, I think. There's a few branches that don't look 100%, but the tree's looking really good. Just please get a proper, nice pot for it. That's a shocking pot. It's even cracked. I mean, come on. It's such a good tree where it deserves a better pot. So also this black pine I thought was quite good. Honourable mention. My main issue is look at the size of the pot. It's humongous. So the tree's great. Love the movement, love the work that we've been done on the foliage. And the gins are really looking good, but that pot is way too big. So honourable mention for the tree, just needs a bit more improvement with the better pot choice. So this ornamental pear was something very unique. I haven't seen it before. Actually looks good as a group. I think it's a nice honourable mention for this tree too. Love the colour of foliage at this time of year. It starts to change colour in autumn. Very nice tree. I did really like this Trident Maple Rideau rock as well. Thought it was really good. Just I was a bit, I don't know, perplexed about these rocks. Maybe they've been glued on after the fact, but it looks really good. Lovely foliage as well. Lovely pad development. The tree's got small leaves, which is awesome. Always an honourable mention for this tree. I have given it awards before, so I tend not to award the same similar tree, the same tree again, best in show. But it's a nice tree. Honourable mention again for this gorgeous ash. Of course, this wattle was a stunner. I love wattle trees that are nicely, nice, big, tall, but then also cascading branches down. You know, beautiful, looking good. It's nice when you look up into it. You see the cascade branches. It looks like a really old tree. Looks beautiful. Another honourable was allowed onto the stage, and I just wanted to show you this red pine a bit close up. You can see it's a really nice flaky twin trunk with a smaller third trunk in there. It's actually had so much great potential. I think this is a nice tree if I just don't show the pot. Yeah, gorgeous tree if you don't look at the pot. It's another honourable mention for this tree. But I think for this year, I think I really like this Japanese maple. Oh, well, it's an Acer Shiraswanam. I just think it's a very natural looking tree. It's a very naturally styled tree. Even though some of the branches go down on that side, they're all coming back up, which looks really good. The leaves are very interesting and cool. The trunk has beautiful hollows created. Really well done. Really well done hollows. So it must have been dug out, but then they've, really hollowed the tree out and made it look really good. And it's actually looking really nice. It's nice. It's an interesting pot, nice colour, nice round. Actually, everything really suits it. So this would have to be best in show for me. And hope you guys liked it. I think it's quite nice and unique. Lots of positives on this tree. There's negatives that have been dealt with by making nice hollows in there and so on. So it looks really good. Looks like an ancient old tree, doesn't it? With those hollows properly done, carved out, and looking really good. All right. So let's go and have a look at the sales area before we finish off. But this is best in show for me. So this is the whole sales area outside on a beautiful Sunday here in Melbourne. It's going to be 30 degrees in autumn. So how's that? 30 degrees Celsius, that is. So lots of little trees here for sale, probably ranging from little $40 little trees to probably that's 140. So bit of everything. This is a nice little trident here, very cute little tree. I'll show you the price is $2.95 on that little guy. So there you go. I don't know how that compares to the rest of the world, but gives you an idea. Right, this is a Shimpactu that's $6.50. It's a very nice tall tree. Let's go over here. Let's find out, see what else we can find. We've got some crab apples at this time of year also for sale. That little Hinoki, is it a Hinoki? Or that's what's that? That's $2.50 for that little guy. These crab apple here. Some little trees here. Well, the crab apple's $3.10. So there you go. You got bits and pieces of everything. Got a very skinny hawthorn. Japanese black pines. Another black pine. It's a bit windy here today though, so hopefully the microphone picks up just my voice and not the wind. But lots of trees. I'll stop and show you anything that I think's pretty cool. That'd be a nice Shimpactu. It looks a bit yellow though. Bits and pieces of everything here. Some more trees over here. Some flowering. This is crab myrtle. It's a trident for $4.50. Cedar group. So back, anything here? Cool. Bits of everything. Let's go around the corner. Let's see if we like to see little minis. Well, you don't want a big trying to maple stump. That's 1,650 for a big stump. Got a little bit of a ginkgo here. 150. Got a maple there for 480. Twisted black pine. Let's have a look at this twisted black pine. Slightly, it's 160. So very interesting how they twist it up. A little trident for 350. Trident maple. Bits of everything. And the shimpaki there, 350. On this side, some more stock, I think. 310 for that trident. Nice maple in there for 480. Straight trunk. That's a nice tree. What is that? I don't know what that is. Must be some sort of native, but that trunk is very nice. Really nice trunk. Very cool. I'll see, maybe it's got a name on the other side. What is that called? It's called a box thorn. Oh yeah, of course, it's a box thorn. Almost like weeds here. Some natives. Another trident for 310. 550 for that black pine. Let's have a look at the other end now. Let's come up some of the bigger trees up here. Some more stock. So 120 for that hawthorn. Some big olives in the corner there. Looks like an Irish strawberry there. Some ash, olives, grapes, you name it. All different species here. Very nice big stock. So now some pines here. Reasonably priced. Got a cedar there for 460. I think these are wisterias probably. Could be. It's around this side. Probably a bit sunny on this side, but we'll try. With some landscapes, it's a 670 for that. If anyone wants a really big elm, 270 for that huge stump. Some more trees, black pines, some elm, probably can't see it, 320. 250 for that stump trident maple. 600 for that boxus, a bit hard to see. Got a very large wisteria, this wisteria. Little black olive, gorgeous little olive. This is a nice tree. 200 bucks for that. Another olive there. That's actually really cheap for 150. Very cool. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me from the Vietnamese show. Hopefully you guys can catch it next year. There's a little bit more trees here, but they're pretty much the same. Little crab apples and small trees. Very cute little minis here. Nice little minis here. Some good little trees here. So if you can catch it next year, come down. I actually have it every 6 months, I think. So if you're in the area in Sunshine, in Melbourne, you can catch all these lovely trees. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for more.